On July 6, 2025, the YouTube channel Shallow Hollow uploaded what was meant to be a simple forest walk. Just one man testing new gear during a quiet night in the woods. It was supposed to be uneventful, peaceful even. But what his camera captured that night was anything but ordinary.
There's the next path. Here it is. Just gonna have to.
The footage opens with the narrow beam of a flashlight cutting through a suffocating wall of trees. Every step crunches over dry leaves, echoing in the heavy silence. There's no wind, no insects, no distant animal calls, just the sound of him breathing. His voice is calm at first as he narrates, but something about the forest feels wrong. "It's too quiet," he murmurs, uneasy. Then a faint noise, like a branch snapping. He freezes. A few minutes later, the tone changes completely. His breathing quickens.
Cross over this. The fuck? Just a minute. I saw something. I'm just scared, guys. What the fuck was that? Okay. Strange. Definitely hearing things. Okay. Alright, guys. Shit's really weird. I'm just gonna go this way.
"I just saw something," he whispers to the camera.
I saw something.
I'm scared, guys." He tries to brush it off, forcing a nervous laugh. "Probably an animal," he says. But the tremor in his voice gives him away. Then, the flashlight catches it.
What the f? That. I'm out of here. That's the way out.
Two faint glowing eyes deep between the trees, perfectly still, perfectly level. They don't blink, they don't move, they just watch. He doesn't zoom in, he doesn't take another step forward. Later in commentary, he describes what he saw. A tall, upright figure, human-like but not quite human. Its shape was distorted, its proportions wrong. It just stood there, silent. Panic takes over. The footage shakes violently as he turns and flees, muttering prayers under his breath. The video ends abruptly. No outro, no explanation, just darkness. In his closing narration, the explorer admits there were no edits, no effects, no tricks, just raw footage from a man who thought he was alone. The eyes, the stillness, the silence. None of it made sense. He promised he'd go back. But after that night, Shallow Hollow never posted again. Johnny Paranormal has built his name by walking straight into places most people can't even bear to imagine. Abandoned hospitals, haunted tunnels, cursed ruins. He's been through them all. But this time, his latest adventure takes him somewhere far darker. Japan's infamous Aokigahara forest. Known for its silence, its endless maze of trees, and its tragic history, it's not the kind of place you visit alone. Yet, that's exactly what Johnny does. Armed with his camera and little else, he steps past the boundary sign and into the heart of the forest. There's no clear trail, just a suffocating stillness that swallows every sound he makes. His voice is calm, controlled, too calm. There's no banter, no nervous laughter. Only the rhythmic crunch of his boots and the distant hum of the wind threading through the branches. It feels less like he's walking into the forest and more like the forest is slowly closing around him.
Creepy and eerie. When you're walking along the road, it's not too bad. As soon as you enter this forest, like, it doesn't matter where you enter it, it has the worst feeling that you can imagine. I experienced it.
Then the whispers begin. At first they're faint, like the wind forming half words. But as he ventures deeper, they sharpen, almost deliberate.
There's going to be no taunting, guys. You don't taunt in a place like this, I'm telling you right now. It is 12:45 at night. So, at the witching hour, I just turn my stupid phone off because it beeps and carries on and scares the crap out of me.
On playback, a voice can be heard clearly between his sentences. A whisper. We're here. The deeper he goes, the heavier the air feels. His breathing grows labored, his vision hazy. The camera shakes slightly as he mutters, "It's getting hard to breathe." He drops to his knees, clutching his chest, whispering prayers into the darkness. His camera tilts sideways, capturing only the motionless trees and the faint fog curling around him. Except, it's not fog.
The deeper you go, the worse it gets, man. Just can't even describe this feeling. It's rock and roll, Johnny.
The night is warm, but his breath now billows out in white clouds, freezing in the air. Then, movement. A shadow streaks past the edge of his frame, faster than any human could move. He gasps, voice trembling. "I saw you." But nothing answers. The trees stand still, silent and watching. He gathers his strength and begins an EVP session, hoping for contact. What he gets instead is something far worse.
Off! Are you kidding? Holy something just pulled my backpack. Off. Off.
A faint voice whispers back, "Don't leave." Then another, sharper, more desperate, "Stay with us." The forest erupts in sound. Twigs snapping. A low growl rolls through the dark. Panic floods Johnny's voice. He turns to flee, but the trail behind him is gone, blocked by a massive tree trunk that hadn't been there minutes ago. His camera catches the violent jerk of something tugging his backpack. He stumbles, his flashlight flickers, and his voice drops to a trembling whisper. This place, it doesn't want me to go. The video ends there. No outro, no explanation. Just a man swallowed by a forest that never gives back what it takes. Crazy Quetty, a YouTuber out of Nebraska, has always been drawn to the quiet isolation of the wild. His channel isn't about adrenaline or flashy editing. It's about peace. The kind of peace that comes from a crackling campfire, a storm tapping against the truck roof, and the soft hum of wind through the trees. For years, his audience tuned in for that calm, for that escape. But this time, things felt different. He wanted to test himself, to step out of the comfort of his truck and into something unknown.
Well, y'all, welcome back. So I'm out here on another adventure, and tonight we are out at an abandoned house, and this is out in the country. It's been abandoned for a while, as you can see. Sun's just starting to go down. Probably got an hour of light left. There's a couple other buildings out here that are falling over. One there too. Check that out. There's an old windmill tower. I was kind of hoping to stay on a covered porch, but the one in front looks like it's collapsed. Oh, there's a door there.
His idea? Spend a single night inside an abandoned farmhouse that hadn't felt a human presence in decades. From the outside, it looked like a skeleton of a home. Roof sagging, windows shattered, paint stripped bare by time.
Get my pack through this junk. Oh. It goes down to the basement or it goes up. I'm gonna take my pack off. Leave it right here for now, while we explore this a little bit. Oh, wow. Look at all the old wallpaper. Ooh, a teddy bear. I'm a little leery of the floor, to be honest with you. Maybe I should have looked in the basement first. Suppose I could set up in here. This is one of the covered porches. It's looking pretty rough though. Here's the front room. Ceiling's caving in. Yeah, there was a porch on the outside here. And this is kind of what I was planning to stay in, but it looks to no longer exist. Old blinds, old couch.
But curiosity got the better of him. With a deep breath, he pushed open the door. It groaned in protest, echoing through the empty halls. The air inside was thick with decay, dust swirling in the beam of his flashlight, the scent of rot and mildew heavy enough to sting the back of his throat.
So, from what I understand, this house was built in like 1925. And it hasn't been occupied since sometime in the 1980s. So it's been empty, I think, as long as I've been alive. We're roughly there. And the closet under the stairs. Well, at least I know there's no people under that set of steps. Little elevated closet there, it looks like. What is that? An old Christmas decoration. Well,
Every step he took stirred up fragments of the past. Torn wallpaper curling away from damp wood, broken furniture left to crumble, the faint whisper of wind slipping through cracks in the walls. The silence pressed in like a weight, suffocating, unnatural. After a slow exploration, Quetti cleared a small patch of floor in what used to be the living room.
a tiny little wooden room. Oh, what is that? That is a dead animal. Well, it's only slightly creepy down here. Geez. We're gonna go ahead and close this door. Hug. So, I think right here on the floor is gonna be my best spot. It's like the cleanest spot of floor there is, right here. Sleeping in the basement. Well, gotta get my cot set up. I don't know about this, y'all. It's definitely gonna be a creepy night. So I've done a couple of stealth camp videos, but all of those have been in a vehicle. For the channel, this is my first stealth camp outside of a vehicle, and at least I believe so. Pretty sure. I have a feeling this is gonna be sketchy. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep tonight, but.
He laid down his board, unpacked his gear, and tried to convince himself this was just another night in nature. Only this time, the forest had walls. The house groaned as if waking from a long sleep, wood stretching and settling. But something about the sound made his skin crawl.
There's something up there. There's definitely something up there. Get! I can hear it walking around, whatever it is. Probably a raccoon. There's definitely something upstairs right now. I haven't even cooked dinner yet, and once I do dinner, I'll have to bag that up. Bag up my leftovers or my food bag, and I'm gonna toss that outside as far as I can. Got our bear spray. I don't have to spray anything, but
Then it came, a faint creak, followed by another. Footsteps, slow, heavy, directly above him. Queddy froze. His breath hitched as the ceiling whined under invisible weight. For a moment, the only sound was his heartbeat pounding in his ears. Trying to stay calm, he grabbed his phone and played dog barks through the speaker, hoping whatever was up there would be scared off. The house went silent again. Minutes crawled by. Then, a sharp scuttle near his feet.
There's a mouse. Stay away from me, dude. I don't need you. It's right there. I've probably been hearing that guy for a while. Just leave me alone, bud. We don't need to be friends tonight. I wish you the best, though. Yeah, I've definitely been hearing that guy moving around. What am I doing with my life? Alright, y'all, I think whatever was up there is finally left. There was definitely, it wasn't the trees, there's definitely something crawling around upstairs. Raccoon, possum, could have been a skunk, I don't know. What, more than likely a raccoon or something though, but it was just creepy how clunky it was. I don't know. We're gonna get some dinner going. Thankfully I've got this little spot here that I can kind of cook my stuff on. My big camera battery is already dead, and for whatever reason my little battery pack won't charge it right now, so that's awesome. Thankfully I have the GoPro that we're using there, but I've got a little bit of food in here. Some water. And I'm glad I brought a little chair to sit on.
He aimed his light just in time to catch a small mouse darting across the floorboards. He exhaled shakily, laughing to himself, but it was forced. Because he knew what he'd heard earlier wasn't from a mouse. Those steps were too heavy, too human. Later, a viewer commented, "That raccoon must have been wearing some big-ass boots." But Queddy didn't laugh. Not really. Because in that moment, beneath the hollow house and the stillness of night, he was sure he hadn't been alone. The video on Grizzly Gaz opens like any other outdoor adventure. Just a man, his loyal dog Feeny, and the calm promise of a night beneath the trees. The host sets up his hammock between two sturdy trunks, the kind that creak softly in the evening breeze. Everything feels peaceful, almost too peaceful. He chats casually about life, the kind of conversation that feels intimate, until a strange sound cuts through the quiet.
It's getting dark now as well. It's going on 8:30, so I'm going to have some lights on in a bit. I'll maybe start the fire. I brought my bush box out with me, because I don't really use them that much. I used to be well into bushcraft and stuff like that. Not saying that I am a bushcrafter, but we just love axes and knives and stuff, don't we, and fire. It's primal, isn't it? It's in his DNA. Unfortunately, there's no silver birch around here, so I'm just going to have to use one of these. It's like, mate, what are you doing? Come and sit over here. Over here. Move. And these burn for quite a bit. They're good for hot tent camping, that sort of thing. Right, let's get my little sticks in here. Get them going. And then we'll get some bigger stuff on once that's going. Whew, Smoky Joe's. there's a bit of hawthorn and stuff in here, so there's spiky bits on it. Woo. Get some of this oak and beech on. There you go. Did you hear that cow then? Told you I want mine. You thought I was though, didn't you? Eh? Thought I was telling porcupines.
It's faint at first, distant and uncertain. Cows, he mutters. But that can't be right. There aren't supposed to be any cattle out here, not for miles. The sound fades, then returns, low and guttural, drifting through the darkness. Gaz shakes it off, trying to stay focused on the comforting clatter of his gear and the glow of his small bushbox stove. The flicker of firelight licks at his face, but unease has already taken root. He hears it again, louder, clearer. "Did you hear that, Feeny?" he asks with a nervous laugh. The dog tilts its head, alert but silent. The man forces himself to keep busy, feeding twigs into the flame, muttering about smoke that won't stop following him. But the night is shifting. The air feels heavy, charged, like the woods themselves are holding their breath. Then, splash. A rock lands somewhere in the stream below. Another follows. Something is moving down there. Gaz tries to rationalize it. Maybe it's just his imagination. Maybe the water's playing tricks. But deep down, he knows it isn't. His heartbeat grows louder than the forest itself. He douses the fire and leans into the darkness, waiting, listening. Then silence. Complete, unnatural silence.
What's that there? Cows, look. Motherfucker. Oh, they've got horns. Can you see them? For fuck's sake. Stay there, Fendi. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I didn't even hear him. Didn't even hear him come down. I just smelt cow shit. Oh, there's more. Oh, Fende's just added to the smell. Did you hear that? Ah, Fenzel. Yeah. Chill out, mate. No, you're not getting out. Ah. This has turned into an interesting night then, hasn't it? People always say that, you know, that I fake stuff in my videos. I mean, how do you fake stuff like this? Cows aren't even supposed to be in this field.
He lifts his flashlight, its beam slicing through the black, and freezes. A herd of cows stands motionless by the creek bed, their eyes reflecting the light in eerie, glassy orbs. They're closer than he thought. Much closer. He never heard them approach, only smelled the stench of them moments before realizing they were already there. 15 meters away, watching him. For a long second, no one moves. The dog whines softly. Gaz exhales, the sound shaky, almost a whisper. The realization hits. He's surrounded. "I'm done," he mutters. "I can't deal with this tonight." He snaps Feeney's leash tight and starts backing away, the beam trembling in his hand. Each step feels like crossing a minefield. The cows shift, tracking his movement with unblinking eyes. Finally, he breaks into a quick walk, then a desperate stride toward the dark trail. "Thanks for not trampling me," he breathes out, voice quivering with relief. The forest swallows his words as he disappears into the night, his peaceful campout replaced by a memory that will haunt him for a long, long time. The footage opens with a shaky handheld recording and a voice trembling with panic. Rick, the host of the channel, is on the phone, his words quick, frantic. "I'm filming it right now. I swear I've got it on video this time." His voice cracks as he insists this isn't the first sighting. It's back again. Second time this week, the camera is wedged near his sunroom window, pointed toward the darkness outside. The faint beam of a porch light catches movement near the edge of his backyard. Rick whispers, his voice barely holding steady. "It's coming up the steps. Right behind my yard." He swallows hard before describing what he sees, something he can barely process. It looks wrong. Like a person, but stretched out, twisted, almost demonic.
Hey, Mickey D.
Hey, Mike, I need you.
I can hardly hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Yeah.
Alright, you're not gonna believe this. I got it on video now. People think I'm nuts. It's on video, it's playing right now.
Huh?
I put the iPad in the window and now this thing's coming up to the steps in my backyard, Mike.
What's coming up?
It's like a weird demonic looking thing and it's like a human. And it's all scratched down. And this is the second time this happened this week. And as I'm talking to you, this is all unrecorded. And it doesn't see me. I'm in that, that sunroom?
Huh?
Alright, I've been putting the iPad out. It's about around, and it happened. Weird things been happening around this time at night.
Can I record it?
You're on record. Everything's recording now. I can see the thing. It's like looking around weird.
Is it recording the video?
Yeah, right now it's on the video. It doesn't see me. I'm sitting back, but I can still see out the window really good. You should
Can
see.
hear you?
No, it can't. But it's looking around like something out of a weird sci-fi movie. This thing is freaky. It's on video.
Huh?
Huh?
Not a person?
No, it's an evil identity. It's evil entity. This thing's like wicked looking.
His breathing grows uneven as the camera struggles to focus. Between the shadows and the grainy image, the shape becomes clearer. The creature moves, slowly, deliberately, its head turning as if scanning the yard. "It's looking around," Rick mutters, the disbelief raw in his tone. Like it knows it's being watched. The sight feels less like wildlife and more like something torn from a nightmare. Rick can't make sense of it. "It's evil," he says under his breath, "an evil thing wearing a human shape." His voice breaks again. "It looks like a gargoyle man." The figure stands roughly 30, maybe 35 feet away, half hidden among the weeds that crawl up the edge of his property. Its limbs seem too long, its movements too smooth, unnatural. He grips his phone tighter, whispering to the caller, "No one's gonna believe this. Not a single person." His words tremble with both fear and relief. Fear of what he's seeing, relief that at least now he's not imagining it. Then Rick recalls what happened earlier that week. 3 nights ago, he says, "I was lying on the couch when the sunroom door creaked open." His voice drops to a whisper. "Something walked in. I heard it. It stepped through the doorway and then, just like that, it was gone. Now the thing is back, and it knows."
It's looking. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, dude, this thing is weird. Just
Sure it's not somebody you should call the police?
Yeah, no, it's a demonic creature. It's not human. And it goes back. It just went back. It dove back. It like wobbled back in. I can't even explain it.
Went back in the weeds?
Yeah, like it knows something's going on. I got it now. I got it on tape.
Huh.
Yeah, just pray. Wait till you see this thing, man. Just pray. This is really freaking me out because 3 nights ago, I'm laying on the couch. I heard something open the door and walk through the sunroom as I'm laying on the couch. Then as I woke up, it was like gone. It was like it shot back through real quick. And I know I heard the door. Then 2 nights ago, I was seeing like this. I was seeing this thing. See, and now it's gone. So I got 2 minutes on tape on a video, Mike. Yeah, so it's like everything you're saying and hearing now. When I play you back the video, you're gonna wait till you see this. Just pray. I mean, this people won't think they're not gonna think I'm crazy when they see this now.
He has about 2 minutes of footage when it suddenly shifts, reacting to something unseen. Rick's voice cracks through the audio, terrified. Oh my God, there it is, it's moving. Oh my God, it's going weird. The camera jerks wildly. There's chaos, heavy breathing, the clatter of movement, the sound of a man running for safety. Then silence.
I was working different things, and the enemy is being attacked by you, Lord, and he's all worked up, but God, I just come against this. I bind these things right now, these evil spirits that are just harassing Rick and just coming into his yard. I just bind those things right now, and I command them to cease and be still, be gone. I pray that you give Rick peace right now. I come against all fear. I bind that in Jesus' name. I pray, Father, that you just give peace and comfort, Lord, that he knows that Lord, that you are watching over, Lord. You are his rear guard, that nothing's going to come. When you lay down at night, no sudden terror will come upon you.
Oh my God, there it is, Mike. It came back. Oh my gosh.
I command you to go in Jesus' name.
This thing is
Be
looking
gone.
weird. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It knows something's going on, man. This thing is. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. We got disconnected. I even called the minister. It went back. It went back. It went back.
Rick's voice finally returns, shaking. It went back. It went back. But that silence doesn't bring comfort, only the dreadful realization that something unholy is still out there, waiting. On the night of August 16, 2021, YouTuber Eek Akers uploaded what would become one of his most disturbing videos to date. The footage begins with him explaining why he's relocating his campsite, something he never does once settled. Moments earlier, he had seen strange, shifting lights in the distance, followed by a tall, human-shaped figure gliding past his van. The encounter was brief, but enough to send him packing. Despite his unease, Eek decided to move deeper into the wilderness, choosing a remote location near the South Valley State Forest trailhead, an area notorious for Bigfoot sightings. He didn't like driving at night, but the need to escape whatever he'd just seen outweighed his fear. By the time he arrived, exhaustion had set in.
I don't know, you guys, but this place is 10 times creepier than Pineapple Junction at night, especially with a moon high in the sky, very bright, a big moon. It is way creepier here. If you missed that video, Bigfoot Country on location, go back and watch that video, because that's where I'm at tonight. That's where I'm at. I'm parked right at the trailhead, and it is creepy out there, you guys. Holy crap. I've never seen this place at nighttime. So I don't even know if I dare sleep with my fan on tonight, because I want to be able to listen. But anyway, let me go to prostitute mode. There we go. That other light's a little too bright. So anyway, you guys, I don't want to make this segment too long. I will come back and let you know if anything else happens. Hopefully not. I just want to go to sleep. That's all I want to do. I just want to go to bed.
He locked the van doors, turned off the lights, and tried to convince himself that he was safe. But the moment he hit record again, his tone changed. "This place," he whispered, "is 10 times creepier than Pineapple Junction at night." The full moon hung low, casting long, pale shadows across the trees. Every creak, every gust of wind seemed amplified, alive. Then, just after midnight, the silence shattered. A violent bang rocked the van. Eek shot upright, frozen. For a few seconds he tried to make sense of it, until it happened again, louder this time. Something was hitting the back of the van hard. The sound was unmistakable. Someone, or something, was trying to get in. Panic took over. He leapt into the driver's seat, fumbling for the keys with shaking hands. Tires spun against the dirt as he floored it down the narrow trail, heart hammering in his chest. "I was in my underwear and socks," he later confessed, still trembling. "I didn't care. I just had to get out."
You guys, oh my God, hold on. You guys, I'm not joking. You guys, I'm not joking. I don't even have my freaking shoes on. I'm driving in my socks. The van was attacked. I thought I was dreaming. I fell asleep. I was sound asleep, and then something woke me up. It was loud as hell. And then I was laying there a second. I'm like, what the hell just happened? And then it happened again. I swear on my life, this is not a joke. Oh my God, you guys, I am shaking like you would not believe. It is 12:15 a.m. So I fell asleep for about an hour and the van was attacked. I can't even believe what happened. I can't believe what just happened, you guys. Scared the hell out of me. Oh my God, was that loud? Woke me out of a sound sleep, scared the shit out of me. It's only 56 degrees out. You know what, you guys? I think I believe in Bigfoot now. I am not joking. I think I believe in Bigfoot.
When he finally stopped recording, his face was pale, eyes wide with disbelief. "I think I believe in Bigfoot now," he whispered. "That was the scariest thing I've ever experienced. I'm never going back there, not even in daylight." So what, or who, was trying to force its way into that van? That answer still lurks in the dark corners of South Valley's woods,